The first Noel the angels did say was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked way up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Of Israel. Born is the King of Israel. Born is the King of Israel.
Hello there. Nice to see you, nice. You wouldn't believe the evening I've had, oi. Something strange happened in the night. There I was, finally putting my feet up after the busiest day of the year so far. Why was it busy, I hear you say? Well, you see, it's this census thing that the Romans have made everyone do. We all have to go to the town we were born in and sign up. I reckon it's just so the Romans can tax us all a little bit more. As if we don't pay enough already. Now me and the missus, we're born right here in Bethlehem. But so was hundreds of others, and they've all come back. I followed my father into the pub business, and now I've got myself a nice little 2 Rosette Inn. Doing just nice, thank you very much. Anyway, as I was telling you about this strange thing that happened tonight, there I was sitting in my favourite chair, with my feet up drinking a nice hot mug of cocoa, when there comes a great thumping on the door. So I goes down and shouts, "Go away! We're closed for the night." But this chap says, "It's an emergency." So what could I do? I open the door, of course, and there's this bedraggled chap waving his arms around and saying, "The baby's coming, the baby's coming." And so I says, "What baby?" And he says, "Mary's baby." So I says, "Who's Mary?" And he just looked at me, all panicked. So I call the missus, baby stuff ain't the place for menfolk. But as I tell this chap, I ain't got no more room in my inn. He'll have to go round the back to the stable, and I'll send the missus to help. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. This was not the way it was meant to be. I promised Mary's mum we would be back in Nazareth in time for the baby to come. We were supposed to sign up and get straight on the road back north. If I'd had a sat-nav, I might have made better time. But we got a bit lost in the Jordan Valley, and then Mary wanted to do some sightseeing as we came past Jerusalem. I did tell her we were on a tight schedule to turn this around. Then when we finally reached Bethlehem, all the inns were full. No room anywhere. And then Mary says, "Oh no," and I says, "What do you mean, oh no?" And Mary says, "Oh no, the baby's coming." And I says, "What do you mean the baby's coming?" And she says, "What do you think I mean? I mean the baby's coming right now, and he isn't going to wait." Well, I mean, I just panicked, and I hammered on the nearest inn door. Luckily, I have a 24-pack of loo roll and some spare hand sanitizer, and the innkeeper was happy to take it in exchange for a spot in his stable. His missus was a godsend, so I haven't the foggiest notion about having babies. Mum was supposed to help with that. I mean, I'm a carpenter. I'm good with wood, not babies. She came in all businesslike and shooed me out here. I know, I do hope it's all going okay in there.
Oh,
Joseph said, come on, come on, to Bethlehem, come on, where the bright star shines, come on. We may not find a place to stay, but our barn will do just fine. Mary's baby, Mary, Jesus' mother tonight, 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 Jesus' mother tonight.
Oh my, I did not sign up for that. I'm going to complain to my union. We are contracted to carry stuff and people, like I've done these past 2 weeks, carrying the Lady Mary and all their stuff, all the way from Nazareth to here. My hooves are sore, and my back's killing me. And the stuff they made me carry, oi, 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 clothes, and a tent, and sleeping bags, and loo roll, and hand sanitizer. Who knows why we had that lot? And food, and water, etc., etc., etc. I finally gets to a nice warm stable, just settling down with some nice fresh hay. When that happens, the Lady Mary goes and has a baby. Oh my hooves! It was not pretty. All that push, push, and pant, pant stuff. And then this little wrinkled baby human gets born, and what a noise! Oi, 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 the lungs on him. He'll grow up to be a preacher or something. You mark my words. Then, just as things were settling down again, and I thought I'd finally get some shut-eye, this bunch of grubby shepherds barged in, all talking at the top of their voices about angels and lambs, and this baby being the lamb, God's son.
Strange thing happened in the night. Such a strange thing. Me and the lads were up in the north field with the sheep. We have the largest, biggest flocks round here, 'cause we breed the lambs for the temple in Jerusalem. So it's quite a responsibility. It was flippin' parky, and I was wishing I was tucked up in me nice warm bed at home. But now I'm so glad I was out here. Do you want to know what happened? Of course you want to know. Well, I was actually dozing a bit, to be honest. It was very late, past midnight into the early hours. It was very quiet and all the sheep were sleeping. When suddenly a light appeared in the sky. Amos saw it first. He wasn't sure what it was, so he woke the rest of us. It grew larger and larger until it filled the sky. There were all these angelic beings singing and dancing and having a party. Me and the lads, well, we fell flat on our faces, terrified. It's not every day you get visited by a bunch of angels. Then the big one in the middle told us to get up off our faces and get ourselves down to the Bethlehem Inn to see a baby. To see a baby? We says. Yes, to see a baby, they says. What baby? We says. And the big one says, the baby, the Lamb of the world, God's Son, and he's going to save us all.